Hey everyone, sorry for not posting in so long, I was busy with real life problems, but in any case I am back, and with my return comes a brand new video, possibly even a series. One that I was inspired to do by Sire IV himself. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Don't sleep on Reinhard Van Astrea. Reinhard's story begins at the young age of 5 when he inherited the title of Sword Saint. Upon receiving this mantle, he immediately proved his overwhelming talent by defeating his own father, Reinhard Van Astrea, in a duel. Even as a child, he radiated a presence that made seasoned warriors tremble in fear, his sheer gaze carrying an authority that could silence even the bravest of men. He loved his father deeply, and that he actually obtained the divine protection of mind changing to help him convince Marcus Gildark to rejoin the Royal Knight Order. However, after an attack on the Astrea Manor, Reinhard pleaded with Reinhard to never use that power again. By the age of 8, the power Reinhard wielded had become so evident that a law now known as the Reinhard Law was enacted forbidding him from ever leaving his country. The reason? Reinhard was considered a weapon of mass destruction, and allowing him into another nation would be equivalent to declaring war. At the age of 14, Reinhard was forced to join the Royal Guard, officially becoming the kingdom's ultimate weapon and youngest knight ever. Reinhard's combat speed is beyond comprehension. His combat speed is comparable to Reinhard Van Astrea, superior to Cecilla Segmund, and capable of dodging Ulclauseria, a ray of light that moves at light speed. His reaction speed is so advanced that he can weave through a storm of deadly projectiles, effortlessly avoiding every attack, even in extreme close quarters. His perception extends far beyond human limitations. He can detect the physical condition of his opponent just by striking them, and can fight in conditions that would leave any other warrior blind and helpless. In the heat of battle, he moves with such accuracy that even rain cannot touch him, as he instinctively avoids every raindrop. Reinhard also has keen senses which through his intuition alerts him of danger and distinguishes all attacks in advance, even if invisible or in large numbers. An attack performed without intent can overcome this skill, though his divine protections would normally alert him in such an instance, effectively nullifying this flaw. His skills surpassed any past sword saint, including Reinhard Van Astrea, who was said to have reached the pinnacle of swordsmanship. In fact, his swordsmanship is so advanced that even Wilhelm Van Astrea, who surpassed Reinhard, stated that Reinhard's skill is beyond what is achievable, even in an eternity of training. Reinhard is loved by the world itself, granting him the ability to acquire any divine protection he requires at any given moment. With over 100 confirmed divine protections, he is blessed with abilities that ensure his survival, enhance his combat capabilities, and make him an unstoppable force. Even in death, he can return, for he possesses a divine protection that allows him to resurrect. His mere presence alters the battlefield, causing the mana in his surroundings to instinctively follow him, rendering spirit users and mags powerless. With all of the protections he has, Reinhard can easily take on anyone with a witch factor. Without even drawing his legendary sword Reed, he managed to slash down Volcanica, a divine dragon, even while it was at 1/10 of its usual power. When he finally did unsheath Reed, he obliterated the beast of the end, clearing the sky across thousands of kilometers and restoring warmth to the world. If necessary, he could even fight Volcanica one-on-one if he drew the dragon sword Reed. When Reinhard delivers a serious sword strike with the dragon sword, reality itself bends under the force of his attack. With a single swing of his blade, the atmosphere rumbles, space itself is split in two. The earth shatters, the sky splits, and the very air cracks apart. The world slides along the arc of his sword, only to correct itself as though reality itself fears his power. Any opponent caught in this strike is not just destroyed, they are literally fucking erased off the face of the earth, leaving behind no trace that they ever existed. During his battle with Regulus in Arc 5, Reinhard was thrown to the moon. For any other person, this would mean certain death. Yet, Reinhard not only survived, but he also jumped off the moon and returned to the planet within minutes. His sheer physical strength is so immense that he can exert enough force to escape a celestial body's gravity with ease. He deflected every strike from the divine General Cecilus with his own broken katana before knocking him out in a single, devastating kick. When 30 elite Valachian assassins descended upon him, Reinhard dispatched them all without taking a hit or taking a single life. Even with most of his divine protections disabled, he can still defeat Cecila Segmund, kill Puck and Halibel, and keep fighting while gravely wounded. Additionally, it is stated that he can fight Satella in an endless battle and could win a fight against O.D. Lagna. Mind you that O.D. Lagna is literally the equivalent conscious of the fucking world. And is like the sun itself, which means Reinhard is so overpowered that he easily ranks as a planet buster. In fact, even the author says that he could destroy the world at nearly the same amount of time as it would take Godzilla to destroy Eurasia. Now for some last special mentions. Reinhard is a natural genius who is master of martial arts, swordsmanship, and countless other styles. Reinhard's sword technique captures every ounce of performance that can be extracted by any weapon he uses, even a throwaway sword at its end of life. Sleeping away in a cellar shines like some treasured sword. Reinhard was easily able to fight off Elsa Greinhardt with only just a rusty sword that he found in Old Man Rom's shop, and mind you, Elsa was stated to surpass the speed of sound and was breaking the sound barrier multiple times. He killed an Imperial spy who was riding a dragon at an altitude equal to the clouds. His stamina surpasses even Roswell and Puck, allowing him to battle for days. His strike range extends to 10 kilometers. Even Subaru with unlimited retries cannot find a way to defeat Reinhard, but he was however able to spiritually and emotionally break him in the Pride IF route. With all of that being said now, I think it's fair to say that Reinhard could definitely take on a good chunk of other anime characters and come out from that battle without even having a scratch on him.